Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting field base we call It's Joey's World. And man, we got an action-packed thing for you today with all the sports stuff and all the presents you need to know. But first, we want to say happy birthday, Christine. And there he is. Happy birthday, Christine.
Woo-hoo, it's Christine Hickman's birthday.
That's right. You know, we come a long way since those old days. And as you can say, hi Angela, hi Trisha, and hi Samantha. And Zippity Doo Doug.
You met Zippity Doo Doug at Old Key West that time.
I'll never forget that. And hi William.
Oh, there's William. Hey, William.
Man, we got Dana Marie. We got all the cast, Grace Robotics. You know, when it comes to looking back and looking ahead, it's no wonder that when you saw that thumbnail we had, tells us a story. Oh, hi Teresa. Hi AJ Mackie TV.
AJC.
Hey, there's our dream. Jeff and Angela. Booker and Humgren. Man. Hey Angela. Hi Elisa Neil. Custom Mom. You know, we had that thumbnail.
There's somebody else here. Hold on. Can you see on the big TV?
Yeah, of course, Teresa and hi Karen and Coaster Mom and Ottomans. Nice shark.
I think that's a dolphin.
Nice dolphin, excuse me. Dolphins don't have big teeth.
We'll get into that at another point. And oh, here's someone else.
Hey, Baker and Honeydew, of course.
Karen Stackle.
There you go.
From Maine. And they
Karen from Maine.
Uh-oh. Here comes Miss Funny Lady. Miss Gitchy.
Gitsy.
Like the song?
Yeah.
And you know Teresa.
Of course.
And Mr. Funny.
Mr. Bunny.
Mr. Funny, Mr. Willie.
Mr. William. Well, let's talk about about the past, present, and future.
Well, how about we talk about mail?
The mail is first.
We got a little bit of mail.
And it starts right now with this. It's wow.
Okay, you want to do that one first? Okay. We got a little box.
Hello. Just a little gift for some awesome people from Kathy.
Yep, Kathy Hollister sent us a gift. Oh, look who it is.
It's Dad. We saw TV1. Yeah.
And Jerry, and also Ian B. Oh, let me get rid of this so we can. What did we get?
We got this is Disney World stuff. That book about recipes and stories. Oh man, don't make it look good or what? And look, all the great stuff from Disney Springs.
Oh, you'll have to hold up some pictures for people because that was pretty cool. That's a big book.
And there's one of the great moments.
Nice. Mr. Willie. Joey, Mr. Willie wants to know, how is Keith enjoying the nursing home?
He's doing well.
And of course, Dad, Resort TV1 says, woohoo.
And of course, the guest at the Marvelous Place, Epcot. Let's see what else is there.
I think it was the book, yeah, which is awesome.
Good.
And Teresa says she's doing a lot of autism work up in New Jersey. Can't wait to tell us everything she's been doing. She does do a lot of work and advocacy and walk, so that's cool.
Well, hi, Francisco.
Oh, Francisco, that's fun to say. Did you forget about this?
Let's do it.
Okay.
But before that, we compared to the past and present of what we've done. This is what I
Oh,
was
you want to talk about that now? I thought you'd say that for later.
compared to the two now, because I know how much then and now means a lot.
Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Let's do something else that came up. We got some pictures in the mail.
The most recent come from Kinsey days.
Yeah, she and her boyfriend Matt sent us some pictures. He's a great
Oh
photographer.
my gosh.
Here, should I hold that up closer? Here, you hold the rest. So Matt took some pictures. That's Keith, always in his current state.
And this is my current state. Does that look good?
Oh, Joey, it does look good.
Ah, here comes Mrs. Joeysworld.
Yeah, Matt's got like this massive camera with all these lenses, and he's a really good photographer.
She's following the leader with me.
Mm-hmm. Let me see this one. Oh, that's a good one.
She's so cute and boy, did Julia happier since we last met.
You know what, Joey? Wait a minute. Somebody asked the picture. Is that Bigfoot?
Oh yes, it is Bigfoot.
It is.
And the gorgeous kiss that she gets to me.
Yeah, let me hold that. And yes, Air B. I don't know if you want your name said, but yeah, we'll send you copies. Just let me know which ones. And somebody else just hopped in our chat.
Kenzie and that.
Look, Graham stopped in. How you doing? I hope you're feeling better.
The old codger.
Oh, there she is, Kenzie Days. We love her. She's so awesome. Her whole family are fantastic.
And now the most priceless thing you're ever gonna see. And I know it's been 2 months, but it still gives you goosebumps.
Yes, it does. We all know who that is, right?
From Indiana Jones's Epic Stunt Spectacular, Mindy.
Yay, woohoo.
And there's the most priceless thing.
Yeah, that's a great picture. Sorry, it's a little dark because the
Now-
lights are on Joey.
Now compare that to where we've been and where we.
But did you have some sports stuff you wanted to do?
Absolutely.
Right,
Premier League.
Good, Graham. I'm glad to hear that. I think Joey wants to do a little sports talk, and then we have we're addressing a very unusual comment we got a few videos back. So you go ahead with your sports talk.
Well, the Premier League season is off and running, as you well know, because we're now to week number 4.
Good morning, Carla. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you to say good morning to Carla.
Carla, my
And
Disney Park memories.
Good morning.
Ready?
And the one and only, our favorite redhead, Kelly from the Mickey
Hey,
Bus.
Kelly. Well, Liverpool. I gotta say they were runner up last season to the Manchester City, and some said they were ready for a big thrill this season, especially with Darwin Nuez signing in this season. But so far, he has been a disappointment, and so is the team. And still, Liverpool hasn't achieved a win. But the biggest surprise is Leeds United. 2 wins, only 1 loss in the first 3 seasons, and White Eagles leading the way with a great season. And number 1 for the Premier League is Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is also one of the great people and great sportsmen. And here are my 3 big picks for this weekend's big Premier League. But guess what? It's competing against the returning college football. It's going to be a big season. First, my picks here are my 3 of the best picks known to man. Manchester United will beat Southampton. Leeds United will beat Brighton, and Arsenal will beat Fulham. Those are the 3 games to watch. And college football, man. I wonder, I know in Disney Epcot there's islands. So why don't we play island here? Because Nebraska Northwestern are an island getting ready for their very first game of the season. International.
Nice tie in there, Joey.
Thank you. According to sources, Nebraska will take the 12.5-point favorites to win. Another worthy of note is Wyoming, and Illinois. Illinois will take this one. And in the third big one, Nevada, New Mexico State. Nevada, 5.5-point favorites. Oh yeah, I know, Mr. Willie 95. We know it won't be the Gators this year, but I know I have to tell it like it is, like I'm supposed to. Alabama. And they're part of the big five that could set the pace this season. Number 2 belongs to Ohio State, Georgia number 3, Clemson number 4, and Notre Dame with the number 5.
Birthday girl, sorry.
And college football is also an excitement for pregame shows. And we've been told that not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the return of the headgear, also known the world over as College Game Day. But there is competition. And throughout this nearly 3 decades, College Game Day beat every pregame show site. But there is an opponent, Sports Grid's College Football Today. Now, you know and I know they're not as big as College Game Day. However, this kind of info is like when I used to go up with my grandma back in the day. So if you want to see, here's my take on the pregame shows. If you want to see a circus like headgear or clowns and cheerleaders and cartoons and karaoke, go somewhere else. But if you want college football that fits my image at all, with games, with lots of info and fun, my best bet, Sports Grid College Football Today. And when it ends noon, you won't miss any games, guaranteed. That's my pick, and I'm sticking to my story.
Hey, hello, Peter Jackson from across the pond. Thank you for coming in. Just so everybody knows, this was Joey's thing. Can I take this for a second?
Please.
This is all his handwriting. He decided to make all these notes himself.
And they're all facts and predictions.
Oh, look who's here. Is somebody else?
Hey, Peter. Wow, I'm so happy that the United Kings can have college football in Ireland.
And Verna Marie, super artiste, she is here as well.
You know, baseball is heading towards its home stretch drive, and the quick question is for y'all Yankee fanatics. Will Aaron Judge hit 62 after being in a slump for a while? He's back in the hitting groove and back to hopefully take the one record Roger Maris still has.
Good morning, Jennifer Caruso. Thank you for coming in.
As the Dodgers go, I gotta say, somewhere in heaven, Vince Scully is calling. It's time for Dodger baseball. And I gotta say, the Dodgers could sneak in and surprise the baseball world and give the Mets all they can handle. But that's my pick for the National League Championship Series, Dodgers Mets.
Are you going to let us know in the future how your picks turned out?
It will no doubt be there because I studied the best.
But I mean, you're going to tell us like how you did compared to what happened.
Yeah, absolutely, I will.
All right, good.
And the Orioles, they were picked to be last again according to Sports Illustrated's Baseball Today. Oh yeah, the Cardinals, why not? They can also sneak in. Remember 2006, huh? The Cardinals didn't have no chance in heck to become the best team in baseball. But at the end, they were the last team standing. And Albert Pujols, the man who played on the Cardinals and heading towards his last season, the question is, can he hit 700 home runs? If he does, it will be like a storybook ending to a golfing career that's already. And as I said about the Orioles, who would have thought in August they would be challenging for a playoff berth this late to the season? Credit to Brian Hyde and the office management put together a young staff of role models and players who aren't leading the league in hitting and pitching, but they are leading the league in never giving up hope.
You see, Teresa's got to go. Thanks for coming
Well,
in,
thank you,
Teresa.
Teresa, and hope you enjoy a great day. And let's not forget the Houston Astros. They could sneak in and give the Yankees all they can handle. That's my pick for National American League Championship Series. 8 Astros and Yankees. And where are the Angels? Where? And I heard they're maybe up for sale. That's right.
Just hear what William said.
William might repeat. That could be it. But if they win the division and face the Cardinals, that'll be a great matchup. Now,
How much more you got?
we got from male hitting to Gill power. WNBA. Now, you don't hear me talk about the WNBA much, but wish they have been on ABC. And I said, wow, I got to get onto the chase with the Connecticut Sun. John Cole Jones provided the scoring. Alyssa Thomas dishing out the assists. And tonight, the Kentucky Derby, Connecticut Sun and Detroit Dallas Wings game 3 to win to face the Chicago Skies in the conference finals. My pick is on the Sun. They made the Wings ball. They can handle both games 1 and 2, even though the Sun lost in game 2. I might bet the Sun and the Sky in the conference finals. And wrapping up the sports scene, IndyCar racing. Now we don't do rivalries, but the point system involving 2 unforgettable future legends of the sport shows that New Garden and Will Power, who have just had the record for most poles in the IndyCar career, and who celebrated Will, the man who set the record. Some call him IndyCar's GOAT, greatest of all time, Mario Andretti, who applauded Power's great achievement. Well, the final 2 races, now Power does have the advantage in the next race coming up in Portland because he had good luck there, winning the race in 2019. So it's going to be very interesting to see the last race between Power and New Garden. I'm going to say Will Power will take home the IndyCar series. And I think that's it for all the sports I can handle.
So we have Cynthia. She came in. Candy Mom, Cynthia.
And now Lisa has something
And
to say.
Kitty's Alliance. Hello, Miss Kitty.
Hey, Kitty.
Welcome in from Norway.
That's right.
It's pretty awesome. And of course, I think we said it before. Say T-Town, Mary Ellen. And somebody said, let me go back. Mr. Willie.
Bob was looking good. I know the drill.
Drill.
Yeah, I think Lisa has something to say about the past, and I had a thumbnail that we had for the video.
Well, that's true. Very good. You remember the thumbnail is. We had a comment, and no hate to be directed to the commenter a few videos back, who asked the question, is this really Joey or is he acting? Is he pretending? And I wasn't sure what he meant. Like if he meant, are you just acting for video or were you pretending to have autism? I wasn't sure. But I actually looked into it, and I explained to him in the comments, this is Joey. Some days he's silly, some days he's serious, some days are good, some days not so good, like everybody else. But that you've been diagnosed with autism as a young child, you'd had issues that they thought, well, now looking back, we know we're autistic, but they didn't know at the time, from the time you were born. And it took a long time because, back then, when you were born in '69, no one even knew what autism, even the biggest pediatricians didn't know. Let's say hello to
Hello, Mom.
Emily. So I did some research because this person was not being a troll, in my opinion. I think they were just asking a question. It turns out, you ready for this, Joe?
Ready.
You ready? Hold on your hat. There are people, mostly on Twitter, which we're not on, sometimes on Instagram and YouTube, that actually pretend that they have autism. Now, we're not talking about the people that self-diagnose. These are people that know that they are neurotypical, and they decided for whatever reason, whether it be for attention, whether it be for content, who knows, maybe it's the cool thing now to say you have autism. I don't know. But it's a thing, and it's a little distressing to me. It does remind me back when ADD came out, and OCD and ADHD, and everybody who couldn't keep a thought in their head for a second thought they had all those things. There's times I walk from the bedroom into the kitchen and I can't remember why. Doesn't mean I have those things, just means that happens. And I think it happens to everybody. So we wanted to show this picture.
How we compare this error to the error that we're going to do a little later.
Oh, my backyard science. Good morning. When was that taken, Joey?
This was taken in the fall of 1983.
So 83. Woof. That's a long time. And how old were you then?
I was 14 at the time.
Mm-hmm. I swear to God, Cynthia, yeah, it's true. It's crazy, but it's true. It's like this thing they're doing now on, like, there was a thing on Twitter a few years ago where people were doing this like crazy autistic dance, kind of making fun of people that flap and stem. And now it's turned, once it seemed like once the tide turned that people were like blasted those people for that, then all of a sudden everybody wants to be autistic. See, you understand. You totally get me. So I'm going to show you a picture. This is the Forum School. It is in New Jersey. No problem showing it because all these people are now adults. The teacher is the one with the mustache and the glasses on the end. Joey was the tallest at 14, as you taller than the teacher. 83 was a good year. And I know it's terribly blurry because we don't have the light on there. But Joey's been in special ed since he was able to get there, which was, I think you were 10. You were somewhere between 8 and 10 when you first started school. Do you remember or not?
I think it was 6.
No, you were older than that. I remember that because we couldn't get you in. Oh, and Artemis says,
it was 8. I remember it now.
Yeah, Joey loved your background for. Oh, this Sven is a sipper.
Wow.
That Sven up there is a sipper that we got.
Wow.
Oh, Cynthia. I know. It's, it's hard. I have a hard time because I worked in special ed for many years. I worked for a school for 5 years. I worked for the state doing assessments for another 5 years. And, people, here's the way I see it. If you suspect you have diabetes, you go onto Google or WebMD or whatever, and you click on and you see all the symptoms. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit at home and go, well, I guess I have this. Let me tell the whole world via social media. Or are you actually going to go to the doctor and get a proper diagnosis? Now, I understand with autism it's hard to get a diagnosis because, Joey had a hard time for many years. My family did. It took many doctors, but back then no one really knew what it was. Now, there are people out there who, oh, hey, Sheree, how are you? Who either for one reason or another self-diagnose or just decide out and out, well, I have a hard time making eye contact with people. I feel uncomfortable around people. I lose my words. People forget autism isn't a social disease. It's a neurological disease. It affects many aspects, not just the social thing. So yeah, there's a lot of people in this world that are introverts. A lot of people are like, we're the worst people to meet in the park because we love to meet people and Joey really loves it. But we are so like, we're just regular. We don't feel like we deserve accolades in that sense. We're very, I wouldn't say uncomfortable. I said awkward, very awkward, me and Keith. So if we ever see you Right, exactly, exactly, Sheree. We ever see you, it's not that we're trying to be, you know, it's not like we're trying to be obtuse or anything. We're just awkward because we're like, who are we? We're just regular people. But let's talk to the expert here.
Well,
So, Joey, you've heard what we talked about it this morning too.
that's
About
right.
people who pretend they have autism. Those are people who I don't know if they really have the struggles like you have, maybe like Candy Mom has, like our friend Micah has. What do you think about that?
Well, ignore all the problems and have a great time going to the parks and enjoy what's there and what's good.
Mm-hmm.
And to be with people that you love at parks, man.
Hey, there's Dean. Hey, Dean. Hey, wonderful mods. Since I'm so inept at tech, let's check out the Live Place.com. Everybody says that, but it's true. He's got a lot of stuff going on his website. And you know what? Even if you don't, just go there and click on his site, like maybe once a day. That would be, he would love that. That would be awesome. Uh-oh.
The Live Place. Hello there.
That's Dean. And who else is here?
Surfer Girl.
Who else? Who's that guy?
That's Joey's Keith. Absolutely. Now, compared to the errors that we bought you, both errors, we've come a long way.
And it's Mike Beachman. Hello. And thank you, Kenneth, for doing that. We really, really appreciate that.
Man, when you look at both errors, what error do I choose? Today's error, because of the fact that if it wasn't for Mindy and all the Jana and Dale and Joss and Myers and Mounts and all the great people, we would never have a good time at Disney parks.
Well, yes, all those people did help us learn about the parks. Thank goodness.
And yes, even the cast of Frozen from Hollywood Studios.
Oh, here, look at Emily has a very good point here. The medical profession is constantly learning and getting better at diagnosis conditions. Even some that really didn't have it. Yes. And, you know, there was also then a time where a lot of the doctors were saying everything was autism. There's also PDD, personality developmental disorders. You know, there's a lot of different things. And yes, Surfer Girl, let me tell you, you're not kidding. We know it does a lot. Your kidneys, your nerve endings, your blood pressure, your blood flow does a lot of different things. But we wanted to bring up that fact that, you know, there's people that don't understand, you know, people who are higher functioning, and I feel for them because they're in a very tough spot of masking and not knowing what to do. But there are some, I swear to God, there's some people I've seen, and I really saw this, who are like, oh, I'm upset, so I'm going to go stem in the corner. Well, that's not how it works. Joey has happy stems. He has excited stems. He has upset stems. He has sleepy stems, all kinds of different stems. But the one thing he doesn't have is, well, I'm just going to go do it. It just happens. It's kind of like a hiccup or a burp. You know, you don't decide, well, I'm upset, so I'm going to go stem. No, that's a neurotypical person saying, I'm upset, I'm going to go calm down. I'm upset, I'm going to take a break. I'm upset, I'm going to go have some deep breaths. I'm going to go hop in the shower. I'm going to get away from the situation. You know, so people who I have seen, like I saw one person who's like, okay, I don't like heights, but I'm going to ride the Skyliner and I'm going to go stem, but I'll probably have a meltdown. And it's like, okay, that's an anxiety attack, in my opinion. That's for, and with the work that I've done in the field and the homework we've done with 50 years, half a decade, I think I'm entitled to say it. You know, when you know you're going to be upset about someone, it's an anxiety attack or about something. Stems. Okay, get you. We used to call them happy hands. But stems are like if you see someone rocking, flapping. Joey has one of his favorite relaxing ones, which a bottle cap. I'll get one so I can show you. And okay, and for the longest time, they would say back in the day, hey, you know, you got to stop them because it doesn't look normal in real life. But now they said, no, that's not good. So here you go. Why don't you show
Let's
to the camera what he does?
Here's a demo.
So he'll sit there in his room and be doing that while he's watching TV, and that's like his relaxing step.
Watching the greatest moments in sports history, and most recently, not just having a good time, but the newest pen pal members of all places, the Florida Smile Side. That's right.
Yes, Joe. To change the subject briefly, Joe went to the dentist yesterday. He had a great checkup, cleaning, and X-rays. Everything was great. He's the only person in the world, I think, that loves to go to the dentist.
And there's good reason. The JC.
Well, yes, there's a lot of very nice ladies at the dentist, of course. But getting back to that, that's another one is, I don't know if you've ever seen our friend Micah, the positive autism. He really flaps his arm. Can you show them what Micah does with his arms? Yeah, how does he do? He really flaps hard.
That's a demo for all.
See, Bridget, you totally get it because you didn't plan. You know, Joey used to do a lot of rocking too, and it's not like he planned it. Sometimes he doesn't even realize it. It just happens. And that's the way I can tell when he's getting filled with anxiety. He's upset because I'll see, you know, his hands move a certain way and his arms move a certain. So anyway, back to the point. There are some people, as ridiculous as it sounds, who are saying they're autistic when they know they're not. I'm not saying the people who suspect it. I'm not saying the people who self-diagnose, but the people who clearly know they don't, and they're putting out content. And there's a couple. I mean, I don't know the names personally, but I Googled them where they actually came out. One guy came out. It's like, okay, I'm really not. You know, I don't know why I did it. It was it was something everybody was doing on Twitter. Duh. Yeah. Let me tell you, Gitchy, it's hysterical because he's in the chair, his mouth is open, and he's still like, see, he knows it's true.
Wow.
And then they got a new assistant there yesterday too. So he was like, woo-hoo, party time at the dentist.
That's right.
Oh, hey, how you feeling, lady?
Hey, the Gitsy, and the Rocky Mouse. and no wonder I'm a sports grid kind of man. It's true that ESPN is the one that paved the way for all the live sports stuff we see today. But the future of sports programming always go to Sports Grid.
Amari, I so hope you're feeling better. I know it's it's tough when you're under the weather and when you're trying to be patient. But we so hope you're feeling better. Bridget says, I can't believe I'm playing. I know. And that's why that comment kind of spurred me on to do a little research to realize that that's what people are doing. I don't know, maybe people want to feel special. Maybe they feel this is the hot thing. Like I said, back in the day when ADD came out, everyone's like, oh yeah, I got it. And OCD, oh yeah, just because they like things neat. Oh yeah, I work with kids. Now there's different degrees of OCD. And good morning, Brian. I've worked with kids. We had some kids who had OCD so severe and such brain damage going on, they couldn't urinate without making a mess. You know, like they could not sit still that long. If they were on the toilet, we'd have to stand there with them to make sure that they finished because they would just get up midstream. They had that serious OCD. A lot of them did have to go on certain medications just to calm down their hearts because their heart rate could be so high. And they had such energy. It was like, wow, I was in my 20s and I was like, I can't even keep up with these kids. But Joey knows because you went to school with a lot of kids.
That's right.
Who were just like you.
I learned a possible lesson to be with people at all times on special trips. And here's a story that you may not know about my school in any way. This is funny though.
Okay.
December 1989, grammar school. We were heading to Liberty Park to Statue of Liberty, and yes, we were on the second floor. And I thought we were going to stay in the second floor. But then I realized that the school cast, have already went up to the Statue of Liberty, and I wasn't. But I was a little other students didn't go the same way too.
So what are you listening to? I have never heard the story.
But you know what? Despite missing the opportunity to go up to the top of the Liberty like my other students did,
Oh my word.
I still had a blast.
Oh my God. How did that happen?
It was one of those tricky things that I thought the stairs were only for people, employees only. Turned out to be a some stunning surprise when students did it.
Oh my!
And we were in the same class.
So did you get? Obviously, you got reunited with your class again, right?
Yes, we did. At the end of the day, everything went well.
Wait, how long were you separated from your class?
About 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
And we were supposed to go together on top, but somehow I didn't say nothing.
And you had other classmates with you?
Yeah, I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you certainly didn't say nothing. It's been like 30 years ago. No, longer than that. Now you're telling me.
You're here for the first time.
All right, so Mike Wheeler is here. Good morning, just waking up. Hey, that's not bad for you, Mikey, 9:30. Do you want to see something real quick? You know, if you want to also help somebody, here's a good thing. Mike Wheeler, he got me onto this thing called Fetch, which took me a couple of weeks because I have such problems with technology. Hey, Brandy, big hearts. But he got me onto this thing named Fetch, and it's free, and you scan your receipts and you get points, and those points get converted into gift cards. Really easy. Thank you, Kenneth. That's what I was gonna do. But the thing is, here's the best part, okay? It costs you nothing. It costs nobody nothing. I don't get anything, but I would love for you to go to Instagram to Mike Wheeler. Kenneth, thank God, because I'm so inept, posted it for me and contacted him. So contact Mike Wheeler on Instagram and sign up under his name for Fetch Rewards. Tell him, hey, I want to get rewards. In fact, I'm only about, I think, less than 4,000 points away from getting a $10 gift card from Amazon. So go to Mike. He gets some points. You get points for signing up. It's free. It's easy. They don't bombard you with like ads or emails or stuff like that. So and look who's here.
Ryan K.
Ryan K. But there's somebody else. Oops, I'm on the wrong page. Here we go. Hold on. I says, Walt Melissa.
Wow, Mouse Dog. Hi there, Walt Melissa. Hope you had fun telling about that Liberty embarrassment. But also another embarrassment, because I used to play dodgeball myself when I was 20 in school. And one game came one of the most embarrassing moments ever.
This turned into an embarrassing moment stream. Tell me.
But hey, it's about entertainment. One kid threw a ball at me so hard, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, stand up. It went right into...
We don't need to know that.
It happened.
Oh my God.
And I was fully dressed.
Oh, good night, Irene.
It really did happen. It wasn't intentional.
Hey, look at that. This Life of Ours fam. You know Rachel and June.
Hey, Rachel and June.
They just exchanged their vows on the Disney Wish. It was, I know, right? It was
Congratulations.
So cool.
I'm so happy for you.
Right? It was very cool to watch, too. And we love those guys. You guys, if you haven't signed up for This Life of Ours, you know, where you at? Where you at? That's all I got to say.
I watched that Mr. T Christmas story, and that was way wacky.
I know. You guys don't believe me, but I tell you, we go back and we watch, and This Life of Ours, no. That's all I'm saying. It's a dream. No.
But hey, it happened. I didn't make up the story.
Yeah, This Life of Ours, they have this really, really cool. They have a lot of cool videos, but one of our favorites that cracks us up is when they went to the Halloween party. I guess it was like 3 years ago. And okay, so Rachel, she dressed up as Maleficent. I swear she had contacts in. She was amazing. She looked amazing. But June dressed up as Mr. T.
Wow.
Because Pity the Fool.
That was so great.
That was hysterical. Oh my God. So yeah, if you guys need a laugh, that they're the people to see. Yeah, nobody wants to get hit there.
And of course, you've seen my hilarious moments at Disney. Like, of course, if you want to see more of my favorite clips of me losing my Jack Jack and Indiana Jones,
Wait, what?
we're doing the Indiana Jones thing when the Jack Jack thing fell out.
Oh, okay. I thought Jack Jack was code for something. No, it was your magic band. Oh my God. Right? It was beautiful, Emily. And they looked amazing. You know what the only bad part about that is I wish we were there on that ship enjoying. And of course, someone's got to try and beat me tonight on AJC Matt on Amy's trivia. I'm just saying, because you know, I need some competition. Although Coaster Mom, EMB, they give me a run for my money, that's for sure.
Competition? How about this, ladies and gentlemen? Into the entertainment news. 4 weeks from now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good night.
The return of the Masked Singer.
I hear that over and over and over again.
But hey, another new season, more new surprises.
Joy loves the Masked Singer. And yeah, Mike, it's true. I found out, okay, so when you scan your receipts, when you just hold your, it has a button that says scan. I mean, if it's easy for me, anybody can do it. It says scan, but we just got back from Disney, so I was able to scan all my Disney receipts, and I found that there's a max of like 35 within, I don't know how, week or two. But yeah, that is totally the way.
I'll never forget I'm drawing Bambi. You know what the good thing about me drawing Bambi?
Mm-hmm.
I did not draw Godzilla.
I may have to add that in part. So yes, to explain what Joey's talking about, because probably nobody understands, we went to Animal Kingdom and to Rafiki's Animal Watch, and they have a free animators class. And we got to draw Bambi, and that's free. And it was nice because you're in the air conditioning, you're sitting down. It costs you nothing. So it's like you get like a free souvenir and you get to hang out with a Disney animator as you draw a character. We drew Bambi, but I didn't know Joey was going to bring up the Godzilla for Bambi.
But hey, for those who didn't know, there was that short film by a student in 1967 that became, now this is before the days of the internet and Instagram, the Bambi meets Godzilla became a cult favorite.
Yes.
So let it be.
And look who else is in town. Look who else stopped in.
Donna. Hi there, Donna. Hope you enjoy those wacky, fun-filled stories of then, now, and in the future.
And of course, Brandy, too. I know we said hi, but just in case I missed her. And Zip Doug, I'm sure we said hi to, too. Yeah, a lot of people may not know the Bambi versus Godzilla cult classic thing, but
this is long before the days of the VHS, the DVDs, and the Instagrams. When it was released, no one has ever heard it. It didn't whip up in the papers, but many years later, resurfaced by a man named Dick Clark, who finally showed it for the first time on national TV, Bambi meets Godzilla. The whole nation finally saw it.
Hey,
that was in the 80s.
Yes. I'm actually working on that blog. It'll come out in a week or two, maybe longer, for the drawing class. And you know what? I think it worked out good for us because it was really humid. We needed a break at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, from the hot 200-degree weather.
I go to listen, Neil say,
"Hey, Paul, hi there." Wow.
Did you see what Listen Neil says?
Godzilla is a good friend of mine.
Can that be true?
Of course. Smashing Bambi and saying, all you need is love.
So I don't know how we can incorporate that into a blog, but I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll have to go shopping for a teeny tiny little Godzilla.
Of course, when Godzilla smashed Bambi, the ending of the Beatles' A Day in the Life was heard. The ending.
Why? Oh, that's part of the video?
That's right.
Okay, now I get it. See, and that's another thing. Sometimes things go on in that head up there, and I don't understand it. I have to ask. Yep, see, they remember that.
That's
Just like of course they do. They have the best sense of humor.
That's
Remember that video
right.
with Bambi versus Godzilla?
And I'll tell you what, sorry for my giggles, but it's still after all these decades.
Yeah, so anyway, if you guys want to go on Fetch, like I said, it's free. Mike gets points, you get points. You're going to be shopping anyway. Oh, it also does digital coupons too. Not coupons, digital receipts too, which of course are way over my head, but some people do them. You know, like my nieces, they do all that kind of stuff.
And yes, I forgot that the CFL season is on, and I lost track of Canadian football, but that's all right.
Okay, thank you. Because I was going to ask you, what is CFL?
Canadian football league, I'm still a fan, and I didn't realize it's still going on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
got lost in Canada.
Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of loss, do you have anything else? Oh, I want to thank anyone who's watching on the replay because we know a lot of people are working.
Well, we're winding down our Joeysworld videos, and I'm sure that with college football season on, it won't be long because 15 days from now, we're going to bring in the pro football season.
I think fall is your favorite season because that's when there's a lot of sports either ending or starting.
That's right.
Is that true?
Fall. And it's also the becoming of the holiday season. And I know Lisa's said can be politically incorrect about the holiday season.
Good morning, it's Joeysworld. Thank you, Explore Steve. Okay, what does that mean, Joey?
That means Lisa will have a face say November say it's too early for Christmas stuff here, there, everywhere. But when you're at Joeysworld, who wants to be normal?
Oh my God! Wow! I can't believe it. Yeah, I've always had this thing, one holiday at a time. I know some people hate that, but I also work retail, so it would drive me crazy. Like right now, there's Halloween stuff out. Not just now. I know the crafting people need their stuff out ahead of time because it takes a while to make their crafts and then they got to sell them. But like normal stuff, it's just like, okay, it's right now we have a humidity factor of like 85%. It feels like it's 90 and it's not even 10 o'clock. So it don't. Yeah. Good morning. Look who it is. It's Ross.
It's Ross.
It's Ross. Good morning.
Well, unfortunately, guys, we're just wrapping up a day of the Joeysworld. But I'll tell you one thing. Thank you for joining us, and I know how much you need to go back to work, and so are we.
Yes, thank you everyone for coming in. This was a nice surprise. We may do a live maybe once a month. Just say hello, go through mails, go through topics, like
college football.
Well, yeah, like that. And like Joey's, I guess sports. It's not really sports in a minute. It's like sports in like 10. We got to think of something snappy to say.
Then and now, there's only one Joey.
And we want to say thank you to the moderators for doing all your work, putting in the links and doing that. Yeah, that's Safari. Oh my God. The funniest part about that Safari, which I didn't even catch that well, is Joey's laughing. He thought that was hysterical. Thank you, Alyssa and Neil. Thank you. I feel the same way. And everyone's like, oh, we got pumpkin lattes and this and that. And I'm like, geez, I am still cranking the AC and putting on the, SPF.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm almost getting ready to watch my classics right now, and
right.
And I want to say on my heart, thank you very much for hopping on board. A great show, and and my time is short.
And Ram, you don't celebrate Hello, thanks, Mas. We celebrate like just getting up every morning, waking up on this side of green, be able to get out of bed.
You have to make sure
but not all that. No.
If it was in December, then like New Jersey, it would have been a different story.
Right. You start feeling fall. And we lived in Illinois. I remember that one Halloween, it was like bitter. It was like 40 degrees out, windy, and a wind chill. It was nuts. Anyway, thank you guys for sharing your time with us. It really, really means a lot, and we appreciate it. Just you guys listening. Thank you so much, Kenzie, for the beautiful picture. Thank you so much, Kathy Hollister, for the book. I can't wait to go through it. Hopefully make some good stuff out of it too. And thank you, Mike Miller, for the fetch thing. I can't wait to start. I'm so close to getting a $10 gift certificate. I'm very excited about those little things. And did you want to say anything to
you know what?
everybody?
I have classics to watch through today, and otherwise I have nothing more to say except one thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
It's
a legend. Guys, wait, before you even do your ending, you got to say hello to the legend, R. Johns, and of course,
hi there, R. Johns.
He is the Disney legend.
Oh, Bell and Rab 888.
And I missed it, Princess. Oh, here you go. And Princess Palm Bell. That's very nice to see you. All right. Now, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Please.
I have classics to attend to, and I have all I have to say except one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's Joey's world, and we just live in it.
And you know what we don't say? They say it as we, they say bye from Brandon.
Bye now.
Bye. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.